What's going on, guys? Earlier today I went to GameStop here in the Cleveland, Ohio area and I got my hands on the PlayStation VR. So I'm going to bring you guys some impressions as well as a look at gameplay. The shark sequence you just saw there is called PlayStation Worlds. It's kind of a little demo thing they have set up. And if you guys are excited to see more stuff like this, please make sure to hit that like button. It helps me out a ton. Let's aim for 300 likes for today's video. Now first up, you're seeing a good friend of mine, Kevin, playing a Valkyrie game. This one is ridiculous. He was telling me that he was having trouble kind of when he was flying around and going upside down. He had to figure out what's right side up and what's right side down. But you wear your headset, you have a traditional PlayStation 4 controller that you're going to use to navigate, and it's this epic space battle with these huge battleships, these really fast ships that are flying around, and you've got to try to kill them all in a certain amount of time. Now, all these demos of the PlayStation VR experience are about 7 to 10 minutes, I have to say. I think there was around somewhere between 5 to 8 games you could actually play, but every single one is going to be a very quick demo so you can kind of get your hands on. You can play again if you want to, so if you find a GameStop in your area that actually has one of these going, I highly recommend going to play it. It's pretty interesting. Now here, this is really cool. You can see the glass is literally cracking in his spaceship, but he ends up finishing that demo after about 10 minutes. Now another gentleman that we met, he was playing the PlayStation Worlds demo, which has a few different options for it. The one that he opted for, though, as you'll see on the screen now, is kind of this shark cage experience. Now, I thought it was a little weird at first. You just see jellyfish and he's kind of getting acclimated to his environment. The gentleman that was running this experience told me that basically this is kind of something that if you just want to see how the virtual reality works, you don't really want to play with a controller tangibly in your hand, you can check it out. But to me, I thought it was pretty cool. The shark is just kind of going around. He's ripping off a tank here. He's floating around, and it kind of makes you a little nervous. This guy that's on screen now told me that after he finished, his hands were a little sweaty because it kind of, makes you feel crazy at that point. This game is called Headmaster. It's a soccer game where basically they're throwing soccer balls to you, you're trying to knock them in and hit targets. Yes, that is me that you see on screen there. But this is kind of a cool little game. To me, it's a mini game, and that's one of the downfalls I have right now. Other than the Valkyrie game, a lot of these games just felt like mini games that are showing off the technology, nothing that was really what you would think of as like a AAA experience or anything major that would make you want to actually go out and buy one of these units. The virtual reality works pretty well. The headset is kind of cool because it basically straps on and you can kind of make it larger or smaller, and then for the VR actual part where the black film part is along with the white outer edge, you can kind of move that closer, so depending on your vision or how your face is molded, you can kind of work it that way. And another guy who ended up meeting, he was playing kind of a heist mission. If you guys remember those little ice cream cone controllers that were on the PlayStation 3, the PlayStation Move controllers, they make a comeback here in the PlayStation 4 for this experience. Now he's basically shooting around, he's kind of doing a heist thing. This is one of the cooler applications because he's literally, after he finishes shooting all of his bullets, he's reaching down into a kind of a satchel of some sort. He can put his ammunition back into it. I even saw one part where he was like grabbing a soda can and drinking that, and he was throwing it out the window, I believe. A couple times the gun actually dropped down to the floorboard, and he had to reach down to the floorboard and kind of fish around for it. This was one of the cooler experiences. I got a lot of kind of feeling of depth for this one. So I think it was one of the more fully fledged out ones. The other ones were cool, as I mentioned, but again, a lot of this stuff just feels like mini games. I'm interested to know, what do you guys think about PlayStation VR? Have you had a chance to go out to Best Buy or GameStop to try this out yet? I think you have probably a few more days. If you go to GameStop or BestBuy.com, you can check out when they have these opportunities for you. But again, I thought the VR was pretty cool. Kind of feels like a novelty at this point. I want to see a AAA, kind of this killer app game that you want to buy it for. We did not get a chance to try the Riggs Mechanical Combat League. That, I think, could be one of those games that makes you want to buy VR, but at $400, it's kind of a lot of money to ask you to shell out for when you already paid a ton for your system itself. So again, make sure to hit the like button, guys. Let's aim for 300 likes in today's video. Let me know if you've tried out PlayStation VR. Have you pre-ordered it? Are you excited for it at all? PlayStation VR feels kind of cool to me, but I'm still waiting to see that triple app. So again, make sure to hit the like button, and I'll catch you guys in the very next video. Thanks for watching today's video. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Hit the like button to share your support, and I'll see you guys in the next one.